Hi guys, it's Thursday evening. Welcome to my Facebook Live. I'm hoping that you can see me and you can hear me. It's really weird actually because you just don't know. So I'm just going to move some of my stuff so I can get over to my laptop and then I can see what you can see, hopefully. Sorry, I've got my tripod right in my way. Let's just refresh the page and then I can see if I'm up there. See if there's any comments or see if I'm actually live. Let's have a look. There is a bit of oh, here I am. Yeah, there is a bit of a lag on when you're doing Facebook Live to the laptop. Can you hear me? If there's anybody there that can hear me, please let me know. I'm going to keep you like this for a moment, and then when I do some crafting, I'm going to put you on my tripod. Just so it's a little bit easier. Let's pop that out of the way. Here we go. At least I'm the right way up. See, why can't I hear me on there? Ooh, I can. There we go. I'll turn the sound off, I think. Okay. I don't see any comments coming up, but that's fine. Let me just refresh the page again. I thought I'd hop on here tonight. Anyway, ooh. Come out. I thought I'd hop on here tonight anyway, just to do a little bit of crafting, because here we go. I thought I'd pop on here tonight to do a little bit of live crafting, just for the fun of it, really. I've been having so much fun experimenting with this stamp set that I've got. Let me show it to you, and it's what I'm going to be using tonight. It's the Making Christmas Bright stamp set and punch, coordinating punch. Yes, I said the Christmas word. Here's the punch. Yeah, I love a stamp set and punch because it makes crafting so easy. Really, the point of tonight's video was just to show, or live, was just to show you that anyone can make a Christmas card. And if anybody who might be watching or watching it on replay later on, who's ever been tempted to make a card but has never made one and just thinks it's too complicated, it really isn't. And if you'd like to make a few special Christmas cards for your friends and family, it's very easy. So I'm going to just show you how to. I'm going to pop you in the tripod now, pop my camera in the tripod so that I can show you what I'm doing. I'll probably start off by showing you some of the cards I've had sent to me recently, or the cards I've had. So I'm just going to swap you over. Hang on, let me see if I can do this. I'm going to flip that like so. And then we'll see what you can see. Oh, I've got a bit of shadow. Shammy, my filthy one there. Oh, you're the wrong way up. Now, there must be a way of doing this because when I do my YouTube videos, it's really simple. Okay, I'm going to turn it around. The cameras are easier than just doing it on Facebook. I've done it before, I don't know why. Anyway, let's just move it around and see where we're at. Oh, we have a fair bit of shadow, don't we? Okay, that looks a bit better though, even if it is in portrait. I'm going to bring you down a little bit so you can see me without all the shadow. I think next time I do this, I'm going to move to the other side of the room. There's far too much shadow from my lights. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you some of the cards I've had made and I've got along the way. Let me just show you, get them out. So I went to a team training event recently and we did some swaps. I'll start off by showing you my swaps so you get a general idea of what we were doing. I was part of a very small swap group, a group of people who were swapping projects they'd made using a punch, cards or whatever it is. And I used the cookie cutter. I love this little man, this little gingerbread man. And so I thought I'd just do a really simple swap that anybody can create, and it's really, really fun. And I just took the little cello bags that we have, filled it with the gingerbread men. I didn't make them myself. Put some of the real red ribbon that we've got, the 1/8 inch real red ribbon. I've stamped our little gingerbread man out on crumb cake. I've coloured him in with some of our new shimmer paint, which is gorgeous, giving him some rhinestone buttons. And I've layered him up using our circle punches with, I think I've got cherry cobbler, garden green, and then I've got some of our Under the Mistletoe Designer Series papers. And I've laid them all together using some dimensionals, and I've put it on the tag topper, tag punch. This little tool frog is from the same stamp set. So yeah, lots of punches in that swap, but I thought it was really cute. You can give them out to friends. Kids could give them out to their friends, or you could put them on the Christmas table or whatever, but I just really like that. So that was one of my swaps. That was my punch swap. Now I've got to find my I made a Christmas card swap for the team training event as well. This was my Christmas card swap. Let's see if there's anyone around. Can't see comments, but it might be just the way I've got it, or it might be that there's nobody there, which is not a problem. So if anybody wants to watch, they'll catch up on replay. I made this Christmas card, and I made multiples of them and swapped them. I used different papers for my swaps actually. I used more of the Under the Mistletoe Designer Series paper with baubles on, but they were the same colours. And I have taken some of the shimmer paint and I've stamped with the shimmer paint. Now it's frosty white shimmer paint, and I put some of the cherry cobbler inker drops in it and mixed it up and made this really shimmery, pretty stamping. And I cut it out by hand, and then I just added some of our mini gold sequin trim and laid it up. And I put this, I love this. This is the Beautiful Baubles bundle that's in the new Autumn Winter catalogue. And it's gorgeous stamps, and this is one of the sentiments, and it says, "Hope you find beauty in the details of the season." And I put it on our stitch shaped circle framelit and just laid it up again, very simply. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I've used all the coordinating colours, so I've used the cherry cobbler there. And that was my Christmas swap, so I made 6 of those. So I gave my tag and Christmas swap out, and in return I received swaps in return. So I'll show you some of those that I have. This one was one of the punch swaps from Karen Spreckley. She always makes such gorgeous things. I love this. She's used the cookie cutter punch, the same as I used on my gingerbread man. This is the same stamp set. It comes with the same punch, and it punches out all these little characters. And she's put Rudolph and Santa in hers. But once you take off the belly band, this is magical. Look at this. You open it up. How cute is that? And it says, "Wishing you a season full of peace, wonder and love." I love that. Absolutely brilliant. How great is that? Love it. What a surprise inside. Genius. Okay, so that's one of my tag swaps. Punch swaps, I mean. This was another punch swap, and it's using the new varied vases in the new annual catalogue. I love it. It's very clean and simple, and it's got some of our linen thread on it. Really nice. And this was made by Hester, and she's put her recipe on the back. That's what we tend to do. We give out lots of swaps, so we get lots of swaps back. We write what we've used and what we've done, and we get loads of inspiration to go off and make things. So that's using varied vases. Then I have got another one here, and this is again using the cookie cutter punch, using Rudolph on there. And I don't know who's made this one. I've got a couple that I don't have the names of. Let's have a look. Really lovely though. Oh, here we go, so tell us. Chris, this is from Chris Addison, and she's put, oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't look at this. Oh, how cool is that? She's used the circle stitch shape framelets as well. May the warmth of Christmas fill each corner of your heart and home. And a Happy New Year. Oh, I love it, Chris. That is amazing. Why didn't I open that? I love that. Made up now. Okay, let's pop that there. Let's see what else have I got for punches. I'm not sure. Let's see. I've got so much in here. Oh, here we go. Here they all are. So this one is another punch one. This is the new Sprig Punch in the Autumn Winter catalogue. Really gorgeous. And this person's punched out a circle and then punched it out of the middle and put some of the new glimmer paper behind it with some of that pretty fancy frost DSP. Simple and beautiful, and that's by Helen Boxrat. Boxrat is so lovely. This is a Christmas card, that's a Christmas card, and that's on that. I think these are all Christmas cards now for my Christmas card swap. So I'll show you those. Let's move that out of the way. This is stunning, isn't it? It's really pretty. This is gorgeous. So she's done a lot of gold embossing. She's used the scalloped oval framelit dies, and she's gold embossed Merry Christmas from our family to yours. And she's used the snow swirled dies from Joanne Ferguson, snowflake sentiments and swirly snowflakes, layering ovals. Oh, and the gold foil edge cards and envelopes. We've got these in the catalogue, in the autumn winter catalogue. They come like that, aren't they gorgeous? Stunning they are. I can see you getting some of those. This one is so pretty. Look at that. It's just the Blizzard, the new Blizzard stamp set. Beautiful Blizzard stamps and dies from Lynn. And I absolutely love it. It's got the white shimmer paint on as well. So the one that I used on my gingerbread man, she's used it on her snowflakes, and she's used it across her card and some of the glimmer paper. Snowflakes are unique in their own beautiful way. Isn't that stunning? Gorgeous. That's from Lynn. It's so nice. I can open it because you can only see the glare of this wrap, I think. There, that gives you a better look at it. And she's stamped inside as well. So beautiful. Pop that out of the way. And then this one is from Carol. Carol gave me this gorgeous one. May the beauty and joy of the season fill your heart. Isn't it lovely? Season's greetings. Really pretty. I love this poinsettia. And she's put some of the little gems in the middle. So good. Oh, it's a daisy. I'm getting it all stuck. This one's really lovely. Karen Kilner made this card, and one of the things I really love about it, she's used the shimmer paint here, the same as I did, interestingly, on hers, and she's cut all this out and she's used some of the metallic gold thread. But she's used this buffalo check stamp that everyone seems to be using, but she's used it with clear embossing powder. So if you can see, it's like a check and it's gorgeous. Oh, I can see some Lynn Williams bag. Oh, hello. Hello, ladies. I can't see you on my laptop. I've just noticed you on my camera come up on my phone. Hello. These are absolutely gorgeous, and that's Karen's. I'm really after that buffalo check stamp. I think that's gone on my list. And this one, now, I don't have the name of the lady who made this, but this is these lovely festive snowmen. May your Christmas be holly jolly and bright. How cute is he? And look, he's got shimmer all over him. And she's torn the cardstock to make it look like snow. Really beautiful. So those are my Christmas card swaps. So I came away with a ton of inspiration and ideas. We made some lovely things as well. I've got a couple of the things that we made. We made this pop-up card. Really cute. So it folds flat. Oops, it's been sat in a box, so it's got a bit squished. There we go. It folds flat, and yeah, and you can send it in the post like that, and then it pops up. How fab is that? So Michelle, our amazing upline, designed this project for us and gave us our kit, our lovely team day, and we got to make all these gorgeous projects. Wishing you Merry Christmas with these lovely, lovely snowmen, and we coloured them in and cut them out and stuck them in. Yeah, that's got to be one of my favourites, and I think I'm going to be recreating this project with other stamps. Your friendship warms my heart. I don't know why I can't see comments on my Oh, hello, Bath. I know I can see the comments. Yes, those were my swaps from team training. They definitely were all my swaps from team training. In Milton Keynes a couple of weeks ago. So that was one of the cards we made, and then another one that we made is here. I changed mine up a little bit. I used Pool Party on the top, but I know lots of the other ladies use Crumb Cake for this layer. But I love this. This is using the new Fancy Frost, I think it's called Fancy Frost or First Frost stamp set, and these beautiful, beautiful flowers that can be used for any time of the year. And we've used some more of that frost shimmer paint. It seems to be really popular. Lovely. So that was another project that we made. I think that's pretty much all the stuff I've got to show you as regarding inspiration. The card that's on my blog at the moment, or one of them, is this one. I made it for the Inspire Create Stamping Challenges I'm on the design team for. So we get a challenge every fortnight, and this fortnight it was a colour challenge. And we were given all these colours to make any card you like with. And they look like autumn colours to me. So I made one with loads of autumn leaves on. Thank you. Some of the linen twine. And we got this new sprig punch. So I just cut that out with some of the shimmer, some of the glimmer paper in silver and white to give it a bit of frosty look, and I covered it all in Wink of Stella, so I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it all shiny and shimmery on the camera? I don't know, but it's really lovely, that Wink of Stella, and I love it. So that's what's on my blog at the moment. Okay, enough of all that chatting, enough of all that. I'm going to show you what we're going to make tonight. What we're going to make tonight is using this stamp set. Let's see. So, oh, you brought shimmer paint, Baz. Oh yeah, definitely. It was very inspiring at team training, wasn't it? There was lots of ideas, and just want to, yeah, go away and try them all out. But that shimmer paint is something else. I've got mine to hand. This is what it looks like. This is how it comes. And this is the frost white, and I think we have 4 different colours in the catalogue. I'll see if I can find it for you. I don't know what page it's on, to be fair. It's gorgeous though. And I am after the gold next, because I can see so many different uses for it. Ah, there's some of it there. Page 38. Shimmer paint. So we've got bright copper, champagne mist, frost white, and Vegas gold. Ooh, I like the idea of the Vegas gold. Yeah, I think that's going to be definitely. I only got the frost white because I thought that was the most versatile, but now I'm just hooked. I'm going to be using them all. Love those. So anyway, the stamp set that we're going to be using tonight is Making Christmas Bright, and it's on page 7 of the autumn winter catalogue here. So page 6, page 7, there it is. And it's a bundle, so it's got a stamp set and it's got a punch. So you can buy them and they work together, they coordinate, so you can punch out all your little light bulbs. And if you buy them as a bundle, you get 10% off, which is always a bonus. There's also another stamp set in this catalogue that coordinates with that you can punch all of the little light bulbs out with. And I'm just trying to find it because I don't know where it is. Can't be far away. It's got loads of cute little characters that are in the light bulb that you can cut out. So you get more use out of your punch, which is brilliant. Where are you? I've forgotten about this. There it is, Making Every Day Bright. So you can punch these out, and they've got little snowflakes. You can make it look like a pine cone. You've got feathers. One that's like a Halloween heart, Easter one, rabbit, penguin is very cute, feathers. Yeah, it's really versatile, and it means you can use a lot more, your punch a lot more, so you can see some of the project ideas. That penguin's so cute, isn't it? You light up my life. Yeah, so that's the other stamp set that can go with this builder punch, so let's put that one out of the way. Right, so let's crack on with making this card, okay? Let's get all the bits that I need. Okay. So I've got some of the new green this year, the in colour, the Call Me Clover, and I've cut my card base. It's C6 card base, so that's cut in half, and I always cut mine in half at 14.9, and then I score it at 10.5 to make my card base, and you get 2 from one A4 sheet. And then my layer is just half a centimetre smaller all the way around, so it's 10 by 14.3, that's what I want to say. And the middle is the same, so I always put a middle to stamp on, and that's the same as my front layer. And obviously if you do more layers, you just bring it down by 1/2 centimetre each time. You don't have this set, Baz. I love this set. I think you're going to enjoy it. Hi Sandy, glad you could join us. Ooh, right, okay, we're going to have a bit of fun with it. Now, I have to say, I made the card that I'm going to show you, so I knew what I was going to do, but I made it a couple of days ago, so I've got to remember exactly how I did it. So bear with me. Okay, I'm using real red to start with on my first layer, and I am using the May Your Christmas Be stamp. And I'm just going to stamp it on. So I'm just going to ink it up. And I'm going to stamp it on. I'm really sorry about the shadow. And I'm just going to stamp it in the middle. Wish me luck. Perfect. Hooray! Don't you like it when a plan comes together? Right, let's move that one out of the way. And then we've got the string for our light bulbs in our set. So let's get my black memento. I'm going to make myself a string to string some of these light bulbs across my card. Just going to ink that one up. Now I'm going to put it in the middle first so I can kind of centre it, because it won't go across the whole card. I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to bring it down this way. So make it look like it's going across. Yay, there we go. So we got our string. Now, we have got a lot of light bulbs. I've got one plain one, I've got one with and then I've got some here that aren't mounted. I've got one with a star on, we've got merry and bright. Okay, and then we've got the top of the light bulb. So I've got my basic grey, and I'm going to use that for the bit that attaches to the light bulbs. So I'm actually going to do 3 in the middle. I'm going to do 1 right in the middle, here. Actually, I could do it a bit higher than that, but never mind. 1 next to it. And I'm going to cover them up, so don't worry if it looks a bit dodgy. Ha-ha. Like so, okay? Got my light bulbs, 3 of those to start with. Put that out of the way. Okay. And then I am going to get my yellow. So I'm using a lot of the in colours. I'm using the Pineapple Punch Yellow. Now, I've got a piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to start stamping some of my light bulbs on there. Now this punch, it punches this way, so that's the way I need to do my stamping, make it easier to punch them out. And I am going to do 2 of these first. Let's do it the right way. I have to say that. 1, 2 of those. Put that over there. And then 2 plain yellow ones. Actually, I'll do 3 plain yellow ones. 1, 2, 3. And then I need a couple of green. I'm just going to clean my, there we are. Let's move that one out of the way so I'll put my hand in it. So I've got a Call Me Clover green, which matches the card base. And we're just going to do 2 of those. Lovely. And then I have one that says and. I'm just going to make sure it says that's it. Yeah. That's my green one, because I'm going to spell out merry and bright with my light bulbs. Okay, so that's green and I'm not too plain yet. Move that one out of the way. And then in the blueberry bushel, I love this colour, it's another one of our new in colours. I am going to do, not Merry, I'm going to do Bright. Got to find out what I've done with Bright. That's not it. That's not it. Have I lost one? Right, I've got, oh no, it's got to be here. There we are, in my hand. Bright in blue. You can see where I've been punching them out. Bright in blue, and then another one, oh no, not in that one, another one in the plain. So you can just mix and match any colour light bulbs you like. I just made a pattern, so I'm following it because I've made it. But you can just experiment and do whatever you like when you make yours. Right, let's move that and get the red one out because I need one Merry and another red. All right, okay. So Merry, I can hear Jacob in the other room. He's on the computer and he's playing Fortnite. Yes. So there's Merry. Just clean off my stamp. And we'll go for one like that. Let's hope it's clean, doesn't come out too purple. Perfect. Okay. So I think I've cut out all of the, not cut out, I've stamped out all of the light bulbs I want to punch. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch them out, and it's really as simple as lining them up. So if you've not seen a Stampin' Up punch before, you can shut them up and clip them closed, and then they're easier to stack and store and just keep safe. And then you open them to use them, and you slot your paper in this way. So you slot your paper in like that. Now the best way to do it is to turn your punch up this way, so it's upside down when you punch out, and then you can actually see exactly where you need to punch. Just makes life much easier, and then it'll pop out. So here we go. Ooh. So I chose this bundle because I thought it was brilliant for everyone to use. It's great for anyone. I'm going to be able to take it to coffee and cards, and my ladies are going to love it, I hope. It's great for beginners. It's great for more advanced crafters because there's so much you can do with it. You could even leave it with your children and they can make some great Christmas cards or cards for family or friends, I think. Because it's so simple to use. Right, we're nearly there. Just got a few yellow ones to punch. Talk amongst yourselves while I'm punching out. It's like a little production line. Should have seen me when I was making that card with all the leaves on. I cut out about enough for about 10 cards before I realised. I must have been die cutting all afternoon for one card. Ridiculous, isn't it? Oops. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So that's all the light bulbs that I'm going to need for my card. I'm just going to cut some of this off. I'm going to punch out the ends, the little screw-in bits, what they call the bayonets. Is that what they're called on a? Is that what you call a top of a light bulb thing? The bayonet thing? Oh, hi, Mum. I think my mum's around. Fabulous. Hi, Mum. That's Honor. She's my mum. She's a very talented lady. Right, okay. So, which way up does it go? I don't think it matters. So, the bayonet bit, I'm going to stamp more of these. I think I have 11 or 12 to stamp. 3, 4, I might need some more paper. 5, 6, 7. So start off. Now I'm going to punch out these. This is the faffiest bit of all because I decided to do so many light bulbs, just sticking them all together. 1. But really it keeps me quiet, doesn't it? It keeps me out of trouble. I think that one flew across the room. I don't know if you can hear Jacob, he's actually laughing. Thankfully. Right, let's do some more of those. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I found it really easy to just stick a strip in, so you're not cutting all those light bulbs out at the same time when you don't need them. So any of your old scraps would be perfect. I'm just using basic grey. Pop it back in, carry on. So, has any of you made any of your Christmas cards yet? That's what we need to know. Are you crafting? I know Baz has been making some awesome birthday cards. There we go. So, that should be enough of those. Now, the fun part is sticking them all together. So we'll try and do this as quickly as I can because it could get a bit tedious for you. Now, I'm going to find my glue. Good old Tombow multi-purpose glue, I love it. Okay, so the thing about these little light bulbs, the way they're cut out, is they have this top bit on them that's white space. And the idea, I think, is so that you can stick your bayonet on it. See what I mean? So you've got a space to anchor it down when you've punched it out. So you can stamp and punch. Now watch me get very gluey, and don't worry about it, because I will. And then at the end we're going to use some Wink of Stella to make them sparkle. I don't know what you can hear in my house. Oh, that's very clever, Baz. I didn't know all that. So the cap, okay. The bayonet is the type of fitting. Yeah, that's true, whether it screws in or not. Yeah, this has just got like a screwy bit looking thing on the ends. It's made me think of that, but yeah, that's right. I don't think any of the Christmas lights screw in anymore anyway, do they? But yeah, I wonder if ours will work when we get them out this year. So what's that? There we go. So have you got a favourite from the Christmas catalogue, guys? I had to quickly cook dinner before I came and did Facebook Live tonight. So everyone in my house is fed and watered. Right. We're getting there. It's like a little light bulb production line. So what I'll do is I'll publish this to the page afterwards, so we can watch. Anyone can watch it on replay if they want. I'll put all the measurements of everything I use and what I've used on my blog, and links to all the things, all the products and all the things. There we are, loads of light bulbs. There. Oh, I got one without. How do I do that? Perhaps I got too many. We'll see. We'll go through and we'll see. Right, so there's all of those. I've got one with that. Right, I'll bring my card back in. So the idea of doing this was just so that I could line up my middle, to be honest. And I wanted my "and" in the middle here. So either side of my "and", I'm going to have a yellow light bulb with a little star in it. I've got 2 of those. Now I'm going to glue those directly onto the card. I think you'd take a bit more time if you were doing it. There we go. Yeah, we had great fun at Team Christmas Catalogue. Yes, Mum. Yeah, the Christmas lights are a bit more disposable. We do tend to end up getting new ones all the time. Christmas Catalogue, Mum, yeah. So the middle one, I'm going to stick up on dimensionals. So I've got a little tiny one on the cap, and then I've got a big fat one. That's a technical word for dimensional. A big fat one and a little one. A regular dimensional and a mini dimensional on the back of my bulb. And I'm going to pop it on the top just to give it a bit of height. Big fat one. Oh dear. There we go. So we've got that, and then I'm going to kind of alternate it. So I've got Mary coming in next, and I'm going to carry on with my big fat and little dimensionals. Let's bring them over here. So I've made a few cards using this set, or maybe not completely finished cards, but I've been experimenting with them, which I shall show you in a minute. I have glue on me and dimensionals. It's not a great combination. Merry and bright. So I thought Thursday was an okay night to do this because I think Apprentice has started. I don't know what night that's on, but it's not tonight. Was it last night? And also we've got the Bake Off on a Tuesday. So I thought, well, Thursday feels quite safe because I don't actually watch much TV, so I'm not quite sure what's on Thursday, but hopefully it's not too much. Merry and bright. Make sure my cap's on. It's not a bit too skewy. There we are. And then we need a couple more of these yellow ones, which I'll stick down flat behind. Just makes it look like they're real-ish. May your Christmas be merry and bright. So, yes, I seem to have lost one. Oh no, I don't. So that's a blue one. Try to see what if you've got any. No, I'm not missing any comments. It's fine. Good. So, yeah, I think if you're going to make a card like this, you may take a little bit more time over it. But that's all right. I should be letting Jacob loose with a punch because I think he'd like to make some of these. I've been doing a lot of embossing this afternoon. He's laughing away in there. It's got to be better than fighting then. And then I've got a green one at the end. Oh, I tell you what, I'm stuck to the dimensionals with the glue. I love these little light bulbs. They please me. I really do. Sad, isn't it? I'm getting to the end, don't worry. How many Christmas cards have I made? Not many. Most of my Christmas card making is literally for, you know, coffee and cards on my blog and things like that. But I'm going to, obviously I'll get a little collection doing that. And then I'm going to have a little Christmas card making session as well. Not enough, I suppose. But then I don't tend to make huge amounts of Christmas cards. I just make a few and send them out. Well, yeah, I can see which one I'm missing. It's this green one. I seem to have an extra red one. Let's take that one off of there. Stick it on there. That's what it is. Yeah, so I will be making more for fun. Oh, I'd forgotten about that, Baz. Thank you so much for reminding me. You're going to have to remind me more about that because it's gone out of my head. But yeah, definitely. I get very excited. We, a group of us all sent birthday cards to each other that had birthdays in August. So Baz and I and a few others in our team. And it was amazing because we all had handmade birthday cards from each other and they were gorgeous. It was so much fun and I loved it. Right, so I've got all my light bulbs on. Sorry if that was a little bit tedious. And the last thing I'm going to do on the front of it is, there's another little, whatever I've done with it, I know I've got it out somewhere. There's another little thing that goes on it. Perhaps I've left it in the case. Oh yeah, I think I left it in the case. Okay. No, I didn't. I took it out. It's the, oh, here it is. I put everything on a block so I wouldn't lose it and then I can't see it for looking. It's the, I don't know what you call this, the shine. So I'm going to stamp them. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to ink it up with green and stamp under the green one, like that. So it looks like they're shining. Give it a bit of a shine. You don't have a Christmas catalogue, Mum. That's no good, is it? I'll put one in the post for you. You can see the PDF if you want to. It's there on my blog. But I'll send you a Christmas catalogue. That's just terrible. I don't know how you haven't got a Christmas catalogue. I'll say the trouble with that is you're going to like it all. Telling you now. Just a warning. It's rather good. Right. And then I'll just put a couple of blue ones in and we're done. Oh, goodness me. Sorry, laughing at Jacob. Bit of blue. Bit of blue, it's going to overlap, it doesn't matter. There we go. So that's that. And then I'm going to pop it on the card base, which I've got here still. Like so. Ooh. Those dimensional backs get everywhere, don't they? Right, let's stick it on. Oh, I haven't done the Wink of Stella. I'll do that because it kind of gives it the finishing touch. But it is a simple card. So it says, may your Christmas be merry and bright. And I've got my clear Wink of Stella, which is going to give a little bit of a sheen to the light bulb caps. It just gives a bit of a sparkle. I love this stuff because it means you can put glitter on things and it's not actually glitter, it doesn't go everywhere. I did have a plan though, Mum, when I sent your birthday card to fill it full of confetti. but I thought I better not, I might get in trouble. So I didn't. Maybe Christmas Day. Right. So there you are. I don't know if you can see the shimmer from the Wink of Stella at all, but it's really sparkly. It's really pretty. It gives it something. I really like that. It's lovely. So we've got May Your Christmas Be Merry and Bright. And then on the inside, oh goodness. On the inside, what did I put? Friends Make the Season Shine. So where is that one? What have I done with it? Here it is. Still bright red. I was using it just now before I came live. Friends Make the Season Shine. There we go. That's that one. I'm just going to pop it inside the card. Do you know what? I think I'm going to find those dimensional backs everywhere. Sometimes the dog walks them out of the craft room and I find them around the house because he's often by my feet, keeping me company. Right, let's pop that in. Hope you like it. It's a fun set. It comes as a bundle. Oh, look, there we are. May your Christmas be merry and bright. Love it. So fun. Such a fun card. This is the one I made to start off with. It's exactly the same. This is my practice one. Yeah. And yeah, it's the same. And then this is the one we just made. Okay, so that was that one. I made another one just before I came live, just a bit of fun. I was just experimenting what it was like without stamping the light bulbs. So I took some of the cardstock in similar colours to the ones I used in the inks. Not quite. This is Daffodil Delight, that's Night of Navy, that's Old Olive, and that's Cherry Cobbler, but you know, green, red, blue, yellow. And I just punched them out, and then I got a scrappy piece of glimmer, silver glimmer paper, and punched out the caps and made it like that. And I just did the sentiment on the front, and obviously you'd put a little card blank in the middle. And I thought these would be perfect for children to make and give out to their friends at school. I love the size. This is a 4x4 square card, and I just made it. And I just thought that was a really simple, pretty one to make. And then I had to go this afternoon at making something a bit more fancy. I haven't finished it. I'm not going to make it with you because I think it's probably be too much, but you'll be tired by then. But this is the card. This is the card. So I've got a Cherry Cobbler card base, and what I've done, let me move this. I have taken a piece of Whisper White, and then there's a really gorgeous stamp in this stamp set. It's this one. It's the String of Lights, and I've stamped it in Versamark across here randomly, and I've used the gold embossing powder to heat set it, and in the middle I've used this sparkly wreath, and I've done exactly the same there, and I've just heat embossed it. And then we have got this really stunning ribbon in the Christmas catalogue. It's absolutely gorgeous, and on one side it's Merry Merlot, that's the colour, Merry Merlot, and the other side it's copper, and it's just beautiful. So I've put a little bit of that across the middle, and then on the front I'm going to put this, and this is basically, I think I did this as an experiment in the beginning, the wreath, but it's actually centered it so I could know where my strings were going. And then I've used the 2 1/4 circle punch to punch this out. So I basically gold embossed a wreath, and I've stamped May Your Christmas Be in Cherry Cobbler, and I've gold embossed the bright. And I'm going to stick this on here with dimensionals. And this was my card that I would have said was slightly more stepped up using the same stamp set. Can you tell what I'm looking for now? I'm looking for the dimensionals, but never mind. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick them up on dimensionals. I mean, they're everywhere, but I can't find them. They can't be far away. I've got loads of little ones. but I don't know where they are, so let's just stick them up, stick it up. Yeah, so a bit of a stepped up card. I've probably buried it under all the inks. Thanks, Baz, that's really kind. Oh, thanks, Mum. So sometimes when you get a stamp set, you can get overwhelmed and not know really what to do with it. So I just like sit and play, and then it's easy. So yeah, just pop it on. I'm going to stick this on that. Yeah, I didn't think you'd appreciate me sitting after I've done all those light bulbs, sitting heating botting with you all night. But it's very, very easy to do. And if you know me, if it moves, it gets heat embossed. I think I got through nearly a whole tub of the silver one last Christmas. Looks like it's going to be gold this year. And that, obviously, I'll put a Christmas sentiment in the middle of the card. So there you go. So that's a little bit more of a stepped up version. This is the one with the stamping and the punching. This is one with just mostly punching cardstock. So 3 different cards you can make with that stamp set. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for joining me. I have got 4 Christmas cards done, Baz. You're a star. I don't think of that. You should see the big stack of cards I got from Coffee and Cards, so I'm sure I'll have enough. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll catch you again. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.